Right now I'm out on an evening walk in Madison, Indiana, where I live currently, and I've lived here about 7 months, and I'm just discovering, well, you can't see it, but there's a sign that says this is the American Discovery Trail, which is a huge trail that goes from coast to coast, east to west, and I think it's just so cool. And all of a sudden, where I live is on this cool, awesome trail. I normally cut across this field right here, but now there's so much more to explore than what I realized. I discovered the American Discovery Trail, all right. Hey, would you hike the American Discovery Trail with me from coast to coast?
Can I bring my phone?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm down.
In case you didn't know, he hiked over 2,000 miles of the AT without a phone. Okay, but back...
Or a map.
Okay, but back to what I was saying. Well, first of all, I thought you'd say no, that would take over a year. But anyway, would you hike one day of it with me in a week or so?
Yeah.
Part of it is down, you know, where there's a brick sidewalk by the river and it ends?
Yeah.
This way. I saw a sign for the American Discovery Trail there.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
This part of the trail is on the southern route of the Heartland Loop, which follows the Ohio River for a while. We'll be heading west this time to see what awaits us. If we went to the east, the trail walks along a picturesque brick sidewalk next to the river for a mile or two, on its way to the Ohio state line. But we'll see how far we get today. Okay, it's a few days later. I've done a little bit more research, packed up a backpack with things I need, and I'm ready to see where this trail goes. Now, in that research, I did look up, okay, sort of where is it going, so we don't I don't know. To be safe, you probably want to have an idea of somewhere where you're going, even though you know, the details are going to be a little bit a surprise. I can't wait to see where this trail is going.
So far, it's pretty green.
Go tap the sign for good luck.
Both sides?
Yep.
The clapper?
The clapper. We'll definitely be lucky now.
Yeah.
I also found out this section of trail is called the Madison Heritage Trail. Madison's the name of the town we live in, and this is just, you know, a little historic walk. This railroad track that we're walking next to was apparently the first railroad built in Indiana, if I remember right. We're coming out of the woods now into a industrial area. Smokesley is still as handsome as ever. And a little fun fact, we're dressed the same. I got dressed first though. Did you copy me?
I didn't mean to.
We're just peas in a pod, I guess. So the path forks, but we knew which way to go because if you can see kind of by the road up there, there's a little American Discovery Trail sign. Researching for this trail was interesting because it's such a new trail and there's so much of it. There is 6,800 miles in the whole thing. They don't sell paper maps, first of all, because very few of them would sell. There's so much trail and not enough people know about it. However, they do have this website where you can type in the area you want to start from and finish, and it can tell you some general directions. What did we just hear, Smoke?
Thunder.
What are we gonna do about it?
Keep walking.
Yeah, pretty much. It might just be heat lightning or something. Heat thunder. I haven't actually been to this part of Madison before. Even as much as we hike, I didn't know this existed. Alrighty, we're coming out of that section of woods now, and we're getting close to Clifty Falls, a state park that's by us. The trail does go through Clifty Falls. My plan was to ask if we could walk in, because normally people drive in, but it is starting to rain, so you know, we've been out in the rain and even in storms before on the AT, but it doesn't really seem like a good enough reason just to be out in storms to prove a point. So we're probably going to take cover if it starts getting much harder. Looks like there's a sign for the trail going back this way, but no indication of where to go if you're going the opposite way. Probably you just have to do a road walk to Clifty Falls. That side, the median runs out, so we came on this side of the road. It's sketchy, we don't like it, but that's what the American Discovery Trail is all about. Walking on the side of a road. On the side of the road, there was a dentist's office, and we asked if we could hang out on their front porch during the rain. Like I said, a little rain isn't that bad, but I do have a bunch of camera gear in my backpack that I don't feel like getting wet, and just, why get wet if you don't have to? So now we get to enjoy listening to the rain, the smell of rain, and just have some time to chill.
It's raining pretty bad. Even if it stops, it's raining so hard that my feet are gonna get wet. If we were on the trail, I would just tough it out because I have to. But in this scenario, our house is like 2.5 miles away. So we can just like get a ride home and we don't have to suffer in this. So I think that's what we're gonna do.
Gosh, it was
That's where we came from.
much fun. Oh, cool.
We walked all the way from our house through there.
I'm gonna have to start doing that.
What ended up happening was we called our neighbor, who was able to pick us up and take us back to our apartment. Very grateful to him, and it was lucky he was around at the right time. It's definitely not the ideal end to the adventure I had planned for today, but that's what happens when you go on spontaneous adventures like this. I was really looking forward to exploring more and telling you all more that I learned about the ADT, but hey, now I can do that while having a beer. This is Sour Me America by Duclaw Brewing Company. It's, if you remember Bomb Pops, the popsicles that are red, white, and blue, it's made to taste like one of those. Very sweet, very sour. Like Sour Patch Kids, I guess. I always love a sour ale, and this one did not disappoint. You might have heard of the American Discovery Trail in February of this year because the first female solo hiker completed it. Her name is Brianna DeSantis. Sorry if I mispronounced that, but how cool to have walked all the way from Delaware to California. It took her 2 years, and just, wow, what an adventure. Props to her. Would I ever do the whole ADT? I don't know. First, because I'm sure it's a lot of road walking like we did today. Well, we only did for a very short, like a quarter of a mile, maybe. But, I don't know, walking next to a busy highway kind of scares me. Also, with that whole safety factor, I was really thankful to have Smoke there with me because it just felt like a place where it was good to have two people. Plus, with the amount of distance it covers, you would have to be hiking in the winter too, and I just really don't enjoy being out in the cold weather. For a little bit, it's cool, snow is cool, but it's just not as enjoyable to me. That being said though, while it isn't something I would eagerly look forward to, for me personally, it is a very cool concept in general that it goes from east to west. You would see so much on it. It would be so cool to watch the landscape change. Plus, just feeling like you're on a trail and it seems like it's endless. I wonder what that would be like. But here's the question, would you do the American Discovery Trail from end to end? Thank you so much for watching. Hope you have a wonderful day and make a very cool discovery of your own sometime soon. See ya! I only have a few bloopers this time, but I thought someone might find them entertaining. First, a bird says, "What is this big loud metal bird doing in my airspace?" And then don't worry, I won't hit the tree. Right before hitting the tree. And then the classic, set up the camera and walk in front of it.